word Mafia.
Hello, Internet.
Welcome to another episode of Aqua Mafia Watches Lost. I'm Jesse.
I'm Kristine.
Today we are watching Season 2, Episode 22, 3 Minutes.
Ooh. Look at that.
3 minutes.
What was that supposed to be a reference to?
Rent.
Oh, 525,600. 3 minutes. Oh my gosh.
Anyway. It's been a minute for us filming here.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, things are different. The bed's gone because everything's finally fixed.
Yay.
Yay! I also got a new cabinet from my valuables. Got my autograph, Stanley autograph, the Phase 1 MCU box set.
Damn.
I got a Disney Infinity unreleased figure worth a couple $1,000s. Safely locked away. There's a lock.
Nice.
So don't even think about it. You don't know where I live. So,
You don't know that. They might.
well, you never find the key. So, what happened last time?
It was an echo?
Yes, an Echo episode. The second Echo episode.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah, and then like they found like a new hatch or something, and then
The question mark.
Locke
Or
had
no, Pearl.
I don't.
But it looked like a question mark now.
I remember like Locke had an identity crisis because he questioned everything. Because they watched the video and it was basically like, yeah, like the numbers in the computer, like typing the numbers in.
It's a thought experiment. It's not a thought experiment, an actual experiment.
Yeah.
A psychological, that's the word. Psychological experiment.
Yeah. And so technically like those numbers don't do anything, but they were told that it does. And that was the experiment. So Locke was like, everything's a lie. But Echo was like, nah, bro. Like,
That means it's real.
yeah.
And Locke's like, what do you mean? How, they just straight up told us it's not real. And he's like, my brother left, he died on a plane like 3 years ago. And now we're both on the same island. I'm wearing the necklace. How is any of this not fate or
I think,
or God's will?
I think like what Echo really meant, like not necessarily that like the experiment was not real or it was or it was real. Like I think he's just like, oh, this is actually fate because like they're saying that like this was just an experiment, but like how is it that all of this is happening?
Yeah.
Even though
Echo said, I'm going to keep pushing. I don't care if you stop. I'm going to keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Because my brother, whose corpse is above us, told me to.
That too. Yeah.
So,
he had like a dream.
Yeah,
right?
his brother told him to find John, and he'll take you to the question mark.
Yeah.
And while all that was going down, because they were supposed to be looking for Ana Lucia and Libby's killer, but instead they went looking for the question mark, Libby was not dead yet.
Yeah, she was like having... Yeah.
Yeah, she was dying.
She was dying. And Jack couldn't really do anything.
Yeah,
so
other than get the heroin for
to help her.
to OD her peacefully.
Yeah. Well, I think it was to make her comfortable.
That too. But I mean, yeah, I think they did give her an overdose of the heroin because that's a peaceful way to die. Especially compared to a shot in the gut with the bullet.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Michael got away with murder. Double homicide.
Two murders. Yeah.
Yeah. And Libby got to die knowing that.
I know. It was so sad.
So yeah, that's where we are. Michael's up to something.
Yeah.
And John is done with
the numbers.
The whole thing.
John's like...
And Echo is all in.
Yeah. Completely opposite.
Complete opposite. So, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
What could they do? Let's find out. But first, you at home, don't forget, this is not a market substitute. Please support the official release and buy all the merchandise and DVDs and such. Let's watch.
Where are you?
Oh yeah, he was like
Oh.
He like talked to like Walt or something through the computer.
Yeah. Huge rocks with a big hole in the middle by the beach. You'll know when you see.
I'm coming, Walt.
Wow.
Hey, whatever's going on.
But they're going after my son.
Okay, so the flashback is what Michael did during this time.
Well, so this is today, so.
Yeah. Some kind of piece of paper.
Hurley.
How many?
Rifles and pistols, 11 total. In case you forgot, they took 5 of them right off us.
How long would it take us to get to their camp? We leave now, move fast? Middle of the night tomorrow. They have no idea I know where they are. They won't be expecting us. So we get the guns, and we go. Right now. Just the 5 of us.
No, 5's not enough. You said there's at least 20 of them. They've got our guns, and we're not even sure if what you saw was...
Hey, I know what I saw!
They're dead! Lucia and Libby are dead. I mean, we haven't even buried them yet.
Damn, he knows bad when Hurley's yelling.
Bury them tonight. Then we'll figure out what's next.
Man, I can't wait to see the drama when they find out what Michael did.
I know that he's the guy.
I can't wait. I need the drama.
Alright, we're back to 13 days ago. This is our third flashback to the island? Or post-crash flashback? Well, we had a flashback to what Claire did during the week she was missing. We had the Tailies episode. And now Michael, what he did 13 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey!
Damn, Wally's
Put your hands
peeing.
up!
You're Walt's old man, aren't you?
What?
Oh, jeez.
What are you doing? We need...
Oh, whoa.
Biblical.
Bag him quick. His friends are right behind us.
Did you find him, Henry?
No.
Anna Lucia was his friend. How was he going to react?
I mean, he's not gonna kill Michael, but he gonna fuck him up.
He's killed people for less, but
That's true.
he's a different man
yeah,
now.
That's what I mean.
I'm saying this will really test him.
And then one day the boy confessed to me that he had beaten his dog to death with a shovel. He said the dog had bitten his baby sister on the cheek, and he needed to protect her. And he wanted to know whether he would go to hell for this. I told him that God would understand, that he would be forgiven, as long as he was sorry. But the boy did not care about forgiveness. He was only afraid that if he did go to hell, that dog would be there waiting for him.
Yeah, Anna Lucia's gonna be waiting for you, man.
Echo knows always knows what to say to like push people's buttons and like unintentionally too, but like almost intentionally. Like, does he know?
I know, what's with that story?
Like out of nowhere. I love it.
Oh, it's getting to him.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, because Michael's not, you know, he's very, very desperate. He wouldn't normally do something like that.
It's gotta be the way I said, man. Just the 5 of us. Otherwise, it won't work. It won't work. It's gotta be just the people who already know. You, me, Kate, Sawyer, Hurley. That's it. Anybody else, it puts him in more danger. It's my son. It's my call.
Actually, it's even worse if you make it because it is your son. Like, psychologically, you are the person least that should make these decisions because you're biased.
Yeah, Jack's saying, okay.
I mean, yeah, like, what is he gonna say?
I know, he has no reason to suspect Michael of anything.
Well, not just that, but like, yeah, what is he gonna say to that? Like, shit.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll postpone saving your son some more. It's already been like a month of us doing nothing.
Yeah.
Well, as far as Michael knows, Jack has been trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
I found something in the pallet. Thought you might need.
Vaccine?
I don't know what we need vaccine for, but I figured if anyone should have it, you and the baby should.
That's what Desmond was giving himself.
Thank you.
Welcome. Hey, Claire. Do you think maybe you and I could,
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Michael's back.
No one else knows.
Yeah, oh yeah. Because he's been in the hatch the whole time.
Yeah. For us to know, he ran away.
Aw.
He's never coming back.
Aw. Jin is gonna be like, oh, my friend!
Yeah, that's right. Both of them are like Michael's best friends on the island. The guy we all know and love who's never done anything that bad.
This is why I can't fucking wait. He's gonna cause so, it's gonna be so dramatic.
그동안 얼마나 걱정했는데 괜찮아?
Are you okay?
Okay?
Yeah. It's good to see you too.
I've been watching a lot of K-drama.
Ah.
I'm like, oh, he said, oh, you okay?
Oh yeah, the bodies. Well, that's what Kate's been digging the grave for.
어떻게 된 거야?
What happened?
Michael, explain what happened.
Anna Lucia and Libby, they were murdered.
He's not wrong. Nice.
Not gonna hold that against you. Fair's fair. I took your boy.
Is Claire okay? Did she have the baby?
Yeah, she helped
Is
her
it
escape.
okay?
Yeah.
Like I said, curiosity.
Jack knew he was that close to Michael this whole
Friends are
time.
going home.
Sorry.
Wow, that was great. And hey, if you enjoyed it, be sure to support us on Patreon.
Yes, we have a Patreon now. Yay.
We got 3 tiers, $1, $5, $10. Each one's better than the last, and you get everything from the previous. So don't forget to check it out. There's a link in the description, and a square at the end of the video will be around here somewhere. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because this video's not over, obviously.
What happened out there in the jungle? Before you found him, you were gone all night. You're caught in a net.
Oh, yeah.
How's that supposed to mean?
Literally,
Means
we got caught in
you
it.
got caught in a net.
One of Russo's traps.
That's what they're calling it these days.
When do we leave?
In the morning. You're not coming, Saeed.
Excuse me?
Michael wants to keep it small. Me, Kate, Hurley, and him.
Yeah, well, him says even though Pippi Longstocking and the damn Grape Ape are ideal candidates for the Dirty Dozen, I'm just gonna say we might want to bring the Red Beret.
It's Michael's call.
Welcome aboard.
Saeed's like, I mean, Sawyer's just like, yeah, I'm fine.
Why? Yeah. Yeah, Hurley's a great choice, but not Saeed.
Yeah. Yeah, why would they bring Hurley? He doesn't, like, I mean, he's big.
Well, Hurley was there.
I mean, yeah.
And that was Michael's excuse. But
Yeah.
why Hurley, really?
Yeah, like, if like, he's not a fighter.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he'll take down a person. Oh.
Oh, that magnet.
You don't call? You don't write?
I'm sorry. I had work to do. I was hoping you could bring my things from the beach here.
Well, what about the church? You said we're supposed to be building it together, man.
I am supposed to do something different now.
What am I supposed to do?
Bring me my things.
Bring your own things.
Charlie, please.
You better leg it, mate. Clock's ticking.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of, you know.
He's feeling abandoned.
Yeah.
Echo was the only guy who reached out to him when everyone else shunned him, and now he's also shunning him. But he's also the only guy who gave you a second chance, and now you're being mad at him for doing something else now. You know?
You told Saeed?
Yeah, I told Saeed.
You shouldn't have done that.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I just figured if we're going to war, we'd want the one guy who's actually been in a war.
Right?
I mean...
Yeah.
Sawyer's being logical.
I know. We'd want the one guy.
And Jack is being emotional. You know, he's saying, well, it's Michael's call. I trust Michael.
Yeah, it's like, the thing is, Jack doesn't want to step on anyone's toes, you know? He doesn't want to make Michael
Well,
even...
because that's what led to Michael running away in the first place.
Yeah.
I'd offered to knock you out and carry you, but we're here.
Big rock with a hole. God, she looks just like Rousseau, too.
Yeah, I was
The
thinking...
casting is so good on her.
She does. Like her cheekbones.
Yeah, exactly. Same facial structure.
Very similar.
Same like eyes, too.
Yeah.
Oh. We got a door. A dorma.
9? Is it 9?
No, it was like a rectangle.
Oh.
What the? Ow, damn it!
Relax, just taking some blood.
Taking some blood for what?
Very primitive. They got his little Ziploc baggie for needle for blood. Like,
My name is Miss Clue. Is he your biological son?
What?
Did he have any illnesses growing up? Headaches, fainting spells?
What? No, I wasn't there. He was halfway around the world. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Well, ever appear in a place he wasn't supposed to be?
That's like all children. What do you mean?
You say he was halfway around the world, but did you see?
I want my son.
yeah, did you ever see Walt, even though he was halfway around the world? All wet and whispering.
You don't seem to know much about him, Michael.
I mean, yeah.
I
'Cause
said we gotta throw that in his face. It's
To be-
objectively not his fault.
I mean, yeah. You know, like, literally the mom took him and was like, you can't really see him. And then she died. And then his father that he thinks is his father
the
didn't
father
want him.
she chose for him.
Didn't want him, you know? Not really his fault, you know? What a bitch! Sorry, that might have been a little loud.
Are you implying I let a desire for revenge compromise Walt's safety?
I'm implying that I decide who stays and who goes, and you stay. But I gotta do this my way.
Of course. Good luck, Michael.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
He's like, fetch, I want to fetch.
Did someone put you up to this?
Yay. Even though we should probably just give him the jack. In case someone else needs to die peacefully. But, this, you know,
It's
it's therapeutic. He's doing the right thing, finally. But he should have done in the first place.
Do it. I swear to God, Charlie.
I screwed her. That's how she got my gun. And she jumped me. We got caught in a net.
It's like, no, me and Kate literally got caught. We didn't. Literally.
Because you're about the closest thing I got to a friend.
Aw,
That's sweet and sad.
I know.
Now, who else is going to tell about this kind of thing? He's not going to tell Kate.
Yeah, right?
Sorry about Walt, dude. But I'm not coming.
You're sorry about...
Michael?
Yeah, Hurley's different than everyone else you're recruiting. He doesn't like violence. He doesn't care about revenge.
There's been a development since you came here, Michael. One of our people was captured by yours.
So go get him back.
We can't do that, but you can. And if you do, we'll let you and Walt go free.
Walt?
Dad,
Are you okay?
they make me take tests.
They're making what?
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here, okay?
They're not who they say they are.
Walt,
They're pretending.
You want me to put you in the room again?
Pretending what?
Okay, that's it. We're done.
No, wait. Hey, wait. Come here, Walt. Wait, come here, wait. I'm sorry, come here.
Dad, don't leave me. Help me, please.
Get out of here, okay?
Dad!
Let him go! Walt, wait, let go of him!
I love you!
Walt, I'm gonna get you out of here,
I love you!
Walt, I love you too,
Let me go!
Walt!
Let me go!
We're gonna get you out of here.
Yep, that'll do it.
After you release our man, I'm gonna need you to do something else. I'm writing 4 names down, 4 of your friends. We need you to bring them here. Just them.
Who's James Ford?
You know him as Sawyer.
First time we heard his full name, I think.
And I want the boat.
Wow. That's how they broke Michael.
I mean,
Kept him tied up for a week and then showed him his son. And said, all right, You can leave if you do this small couple things for us. Free our guy. Bring your friends here.
I mean, yeah, he was very desperate, you know? But it's not gonna go as planned. Because Hugo's not going.
Yep.
That doesn't explain why he had to kill Ana Lucia, though.
Yeah, they didn't tell him to do that.
Is it just because, like, she was guarding the guy?
I think it's the only thing he could think of to get all this to work.
Because she was guarding the guy?
And, you know, killing someone you all know is a good motivator to move across the island.
I think Michael has been compromised.
There it is.
Let's keep walking, Jack.
He's like, don't. Why?
Because I believe a father would do anything for his son. And because I believe he's leading you into a trap.
So he's been right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go talk to him.
No, he must continue to believe he's in control.
Why the hell would we want to do that?
So we can create an
Please listen to the man who's been in a war. Please. Literally in...
But now it explains why I say he gave up so easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're right, Michael.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Because he looked at him and he's like...
Come on. He was an interrogator. He knows who's lying and who's not. He knows, like...
Just special skill he has.
He he's been in war. Come on. Come on. Please.
Jack's like, look at him like, don't be obvious, Jack.
I know, right?
Maybe it was a psychologist. Or psychiatrist. One of those. Either way, she probably helped a lot of people. It's not fair that this happened to her. It's not. I'm going with you.
Boat.
What?
What? Excuse me? Boat?
Boat!
Is that Korean for sad?
Is she not even speaking Korean? What?
Boat.
What?
I was thinking, when I asked for a boat, I didn't mean now. So that was 3 minutes. So 3 minutes. I guess that refers to the 3 minutes he had with Walt. It could also maybe be the 3 minutes where he planned and killed Ana Lucia and Libby by extension. We don't really... I mean, obviously it's at least one of those.
Probably the first one.
Yes, but I think it's also meant to invoke the big incident that, you know, this revolves around. But yeah, that was 3 minutes. What'd you think?
I mean, it's nice to see what finally happened. I figured, like, they told him something. Like,
more or less that.
Yeah. Basically, like, it was... I mean, once he shot them, obviously, it was like, oh, yeah, okay, he's...
Yeah.
They told him something. And, like, even him just, like randomly, yeah, right? Oh, I came out of the jungle. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like...
But we saw he was given a list. Remember the Tailies? Mm-hmm. They found lists with their names on it, too. Mm-hmm. So the others like lists.
Yeah, and it's interesting that, like, Walt, you know, he was like, they make me do tests, and they're like, they're pretending, you know?
Yeah. That's the only mystery I wrote down is...
What are they pretending?
They're pretending. They're not who they say they are.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Exactly. Because we know Kate found a fake beard and costumes.
And I think it was theater glue or something?
Yeah,
or like
theatrical glue for the beard.
Theater glue.
And they found, like, some of the clothes they were wearing. Mm-hmm. They had a syringe to take blood and they put it in, like, a little medical baggie. Like, this isn't matching, you know? It doesn't add up.
Yeah, I am wondering the whole mystery of, like, or, like, how is them, like, the others mm-hmm. and the initiatives and their, like, whole project. Like, I wonder how those two are related.
Okay.
And how they're gonna mesh those stories. I'm excited to see
because if the hatch is fake, like the video said, and the others are fake, like like Walt's hinting at.
Yeah.
Then what is really going on?
Yeah, right. It's like, yeah, why would they? I mean, obviously, it's clear that the experiment's not continuing. Like, why would they just like get some random people in a plane that has nothing to do with
How do you make a plane crash rip apart in midair? You can't.
Yeah, right.
You can't make that happen.
Also, like, if it were like an actual experiment being funded by like the government and everything, right? You can't do that to just you have to have like informed consent to do all that stuff. So like, you can't.
Well, unless it's like international waters or something.
Maybe, but I'm not sure.
But there's no laws. But I mean, they're still dropping supplies on the island.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things still happening that don't quite add up for our survivors here. But yeah, about the episode, I really love Saeed in this episode. He's not in it much, but what you get so good. Where Sawyer, another great Sawyer moment, where he's just like, because this could be seen as growth for Jack. Where he's letting go of control to Michael, because Michael's his friend. He feels like he wronged Michael because he kept putting off because they weren't doing enough.
Yeah, for Michael.
For Walt.
Yeah,
even though there was not much they could do, and that's what Jack thought. Now he's like, okay, Michael's back. I'm not going to lose him again. We're not going to lose Walt.
Yeah,
we have a chance here.
There's like a small window of opportunity. We have to take it. Like this is.
We have to take it. Michael's the one who knows how to get there.
Yeah.
If he says this is how it's got to go, I'm going to let him control this. This is his show to run.
Yeah.
Which is like, Jack, that's such big change for you. and you're wrong.
It sucks that he's wrong, but...
I know. Because Saeed refuses to change. After losing Shannon, he kind of went back a bit in his progression, and he tortured people again, and with no guilt, because he's right this time. And he knows that Michael is lying, because it doesn't make sense whether they would want Hurley but not Saeed.
It's true though, like it doesn't.
Sawyer saw that. Saeed knows that.
Yeah, and he's also very skilled at knowing when people are lying. So that's just. But
I love it too because Michael is shouting like, "You're too emotional about this, man." So he's like, "Am I?" Why not? Why won't I come? Because you're doing this wrong. You know what you're doing, man. And he's like, "Mm-hmm." If you watch that scene again, Saeed just like, and Michael's all animated saying, "You're too emotional. You want revenge. I want my son." And he's like, "You think I would risk Walt's safety?"
Right? He's like very matter of factly like, "You think I would risk Walt's safety for my revenge?" Like,
yeah, because as far back in progression as Saeed has gone, that's not what Saeed would. He would never.
Yeah, he would never do that.
So that's like a big hint to like, yeah, okay, all right, Michael.
Why don't you want me to come? Like, yeah, because like logic, it's one of the most logical things to ask if the person.
Thing is, it has to be 5 people.
Yeah.
Okay. Hurley doesn't want to go. Hurley shouldn't be going.
Yeah.
I'm subbing in.
Yeah.
I know. The Michael said it has to be us 5 because we're the 5 who knows about this, and we don't want to more people bring him in because we'll get a Charlie situation. When Charlie went out and killed Ethan. But Saeed or Sawyer's like, screw that. I'm telling Saeed. And Saeed's like, yeah, I'm going.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, why wouldn't they want
all
the guy?
All of that was the right call to make.
Yes.
And the reason the problem is Michael saying no, and that doesn't make sense. So all that to say, I love that part of the episode where it's like, yeah.
I mean, they got to find a way to like figure out Michael, obviously.
Yes.
They're obviously like leading up to that, which is why I'm like, yes.
Saeed got it dead to rights, and Jack knows now. And then,
well, I don't know. I mean, it's hard because like Jack trusts both of them, both Saeed and Michael. So it's like.
But Jack is logical.
Yeah, that's true. He is more logical than not, and like he probably is questioning now. Maybe he doesn't necessarily believe Saeed all the way, but now he's like questioning it and seeing if things don't make sense on Michael.
Well, that's the thing too, because I say Jack's logical, but he's stubborn too. Because Saeed believes what he can see. And Jack believes what he believes. Like, Jack can see something crazy on the island and not believe it. And Saeed go, well, there's something there. So does Michael fall into that line where logically, yeah, if you look at it objectively, Michael's been turned. Is Jack willing to accept that? Is the question.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's thinking it, he's looking at him, but does he believe it? Can Jack believe that? I mean,
seems like he's starting to.
Saeed's compelling argument is, I believe a father will do anything for his son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I hope in our viewers' experience is true. That's not the good person. But generally speaking, yes, a father would do anything for his son, and that makes Michael very dangerous.
Yes. Like it's a good and bad thing. Especially because he saw Walt.
Yes,
and actually
that
spoke
scene
to him. He knows he's alive. He knows, like, he finally got to see him after all the time. And, like, even with Michael's personality, you know, he's not the most, he is a very emotional person, and
impulsive.
Yeah, too, yes. He is pretty impulsive. And, like, it's interesting because, like, he wouldn't even be in this situation if he hadn't left by himself in the first place, you know? So he just was too impatient, which is, you know, like,
understandable.
That's also, understandably, but yeah, it was impulsive, right? He literally locked John and...
It wasn't the smart thing to do, but from his perspective, these people aren't going to help me.
Yeah.
We should be sending teams of 3 out every night.
Yeah.
Combing, looking for Walt.
Yeah.
And we're not doing that. And it's just like, well, we can't do that because they'll kill us, or we don't know what we're dealing with. We got to, you know, take this slow. But he's like, my son is dying, maybe. I can't.
I mean, fair enough, because, you know, when kids get kidnapped, usually the first 24, if you don't find them within the first 24 hours, they're, unfortunately.
Yeah, God knows what their human sacrifice. Michael's mind's going like, worst place, what's happening? What are they doing to my son? And Jack's like, we got to play this carefully. You know, these people have a huge advantage over us because they know everything. We know nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's why it's, you know, usually when the person who has the most, who's involved the most should not be the one making all of these decisions, because they're like going to be very emotional. They can be impulsive. Like, they are not in a position, not the best position to make these very logical, like, especially when it involves the lives of other people. It's because they're so focused on the one thing, the one life. They're not seeing everyone else's lives equally. Yeah. So to have a third party who's not as involved is probably better. And that's probably why Saeed is like...
But also, I mean, the second they confirmed that Henry Gale was another... Yeah. Jack tried to trade him for Walt. Yeah. Because, like, we got it. Yeah. We can save Walt. Yeah. This is what we've been waiting for. Mm-hmm.
I don't think Michael knew that, though.
No, because he was tied up in the tent.
Yeah, he wasn't there, so he doesn't know that.
Because, I mean, that's when they released him, actually, when he went up to the line saying, hey, we got your man. And then they released Michael back to them because they decided, okay, we're going to get him back. Yeah. That's, so, I mean, Jack never forgot about Walt.
No.
He was maybe playing it too safe for too long, but he never forgot about Walt. He always was sure he was going to do something to try and get him back. But, yeah, for Michael, it wasn't quick enough.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, it's hard because, like, you definitely see from both sides. Because, obviously, you know, Michael wants his son back. Yeah. And from him, doesn't seem like anyone's doing much.
Michael has been turned. As of the last few episodes, I was going to say, Michael's become a bad guy. He's like the bad guy this season, essentially, because he's betraying it. He killed 2 people and is leading 3 or 4 more to a trap. So Michael is now on the other side of all the cast. If I had told you from like after the first season, one of these characters is going to become a bad guy, season 2, would you have picked Michael? Would you think it would be Michael?
I guess it depends on when you'd ask me. like which part.
Yeah, I guess the last thing we saw was Walt being taken.
So
you could probably,
yes.
yeah,
because obviously,
yeah,
because, and I guess it would have depended on like what do you mean by bad guy, right? Like
right. Well, like Mr. Echo was a bad guy. He was a warlord, killing people for saying something he didn't like, and now he's like this. He's a priest. He's essentially a pacifist. He's trying to do the right thing. And he went from bad to good. And season 1 and 2 for Michael is him from being a good man. Michael was a good man in season 1. He made mistakes.
Yeah.
But he was a good man. And now, we're seeing a good man go bad.
I don't know. See, it's hard because it's like, I don't know if he's not, to me, he's not evil. Like, when you say bad.
Sure,
like,
but he murdered 2 people.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I mean when I say bad. He killed 2 people.
I mean, you could say the same thing about Echo, though. He killed 2 people, too, when they attacked him.
Yes, when they attacked him. But he also just killed people. We saw him just slit some guy's throat in front of his son.
Right? Well, no, I mean, like, on the island, right? The others, because he killed 2 people. Same with, like, Ana Lucia, right? She literally...
Yeah, she is the one who killed Shannon. Even though...
that was an accident. She didn't mean to do that, right? So like,
she did kill Goodwin.
Yeah, that's the one I was
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like so and all of these, like, especially like, her accidentally killing Shannon and then her killing Goodwin, like all of that was like done in a very desperate situation. So I mean, I don't know how Michael's gonna come back from this because it's a tough position to be in, like I get it because it's like these people are saying they'll let me go and my son, who I've been wanting to get back for like over a month, and no one that like all of my friends did, like, for his perspective, right? All of my friends did nothing basically to help me, and so yeah, I'm just gonna do this myself. And now there's like, I see him, he's alive, I have proof with my own eyes. So yeah, I'm gonna do anything I can to get out, because my friends aren't gonna freaking help me. They haven't been helping me, and so he's just like in such a desperate position that I understand why. So to me, he's not like bad, I guess.
Okay. You're putting him in the same category as those instances.
Yeah, because
sure.
if you think about it, like, then Ana Lucia was a bad guy, like, for...
I mean, she murdered a guy before going to the island.
That too, yeah.
But yeah, it's true. I mean, it's not quite live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
No, not quite.
But it's similar to that, I guess. Whereas Ana Lucia did bad things, but she's, before she died, she did a lot to kind of grow from it.
Yeah, that's why.
And for Michael, we're in the middle.
Yeah, we're in the middle of it. So that's why I'm like, I wonder what's going to happen, because like I wonder if they're going. I mean, obviously, I'm sure Hurley definitely won't. Obviously.
well, I mean, I'm bringing all this up before the finale, so we can get where you are on Michael and
I don't
going into where's this going.
I don't hate Michael. Like, his. Obviously, there's no, like, you can never justify murdering 2 people in cold blood for anything like that, even if it is to get your son back, right? Like, he still, like, thing is, he still had a choice. So, like, obviously, I'm not absolving his responsibility of murdering these people, because, yeah, clearly, like, they didn't tell him to murder her.
Yeah,
he just probably thought it was like the most efficient way to do it. And he's so desperate that he's willing to do literally anything. And he was like, she's guarding this dude. I need to get this dude out. What else can I do? Like, I can maybe overpower her, but like, how am I going to do that without like causing
she's holding
a
gun.
Yeah, and causing a scene and like her telling other people that he did something. The only way to like permanently silence her is literally to kill her. And then Libby just happened to walk in, but like, so
yeah, he didn't know.
But he still had a choice, right? He still chose to do that.
Yeah.
So he definitely.
Libby was a spur of the moment thing,
yes.
but Ana Lucia he planned. Like in the moment, but he thought it out.
Yeah, in the moment, because like he was just like, I don't know what else to do.
It wasn't a split second decision. It was a okay, this is the moment. I think this is how I do it. Libby, oh no.
Yeah, right.
So yeah. Well,
it's definitely. I'm curious.
Ana Lucia dying was on accident. Libby was.
Yes, I wonder like how like if he ever does even get a redemption arc or anything like that. Like I wonder.
Yeah. How do you redeem?
Yeah.
This?
How do you redeem that?
I mean, the joy and love coming from Jin and Sun, that their best friend is back and alive. You know, like, because Michael and Sun were like super close season 1. And then we saw near the end of season 1 and season 2, him and Jin are like brothers now.
Yeah. And
so,
like, especially like, yeah, how are they going to react? And like, how is his relationship going to affect? How is this going to affect his relationship with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. Well, now it's time for the finale.
Oh,
so,
snap.
Don't forget to join us for that, because this is, I think all the Lost finales are great. This is one of the great ones. So, don't forget to tune in for that next week. And this is the end of this episode. How do I end these? I don't, right?
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe.